All right, Honkai Star Rail, the game that just keeps on giving. All right, I've got wind of this. All right, I got wind of this. We're on the Voice of the Galaxy, which is basically like a newsletter that gives like quality of life updates and new updates that they're putting in the game. I've gotten wind of this. Apparently, this is a massive one, another massive W for the HSR community. You know how it goes. HSR always collecting those dubs. All right, the HSR doing well since the great ratioing of 1.3, 4. When did Doctor Ratio come out? Whatever. 1 point. I think no, not 1.3. 1.4. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1. Yeah. 1.5. Let's just say that. Whatever Doctor Ratio came out, I don't remember. But yeah, okay, we're here. We got some massive updates, I believe. We got SimUni. Okay, I believe this is what they talked about in the 2.0 live stream. How they said they were gonna lessen the time, right? So let's read through it real quick. All right. We got here in version 2.3, the simulated uni will undergo a huge update from in the form of Divergent Universe. Okay, the new Divergent Universe will make grand overhauls to the gameplay. Okay, there will be more verified combinations between blessings and curios. I can't speak. Blessing and curios will also gain more unique effects. We hope trailers will experience more strategic flexibility when they engage in this new game mode. Okay, I don't know what it's about. Doesn't look like they're going into too much detail about this, but I don't know what it's about. But what would be interesting is if in this game mode, right? Let's say you pick a path, right? And then the curios, like maybe some curios would only work on the path on certain paths that you pick. Like let's say you go with the hunt, right? Let's say you go with the hunt, and then a curio would receive like some certain buff, or like would only work if you use the hunt path. I think that'd be kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure. That's just me throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. That's just an idea. But no, I'm curious about how they're gonna handle about like what they're gonna do with this. This is definitely how they're gonna lower the time it takes to collect the Simuni relics, because that is something that is probably like the biggest thing right now. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Farming Simuni is fucking it's a chore, bro. You don't want to do it. Like that's why Acheron was like such a massive, like, oh my god, I could farm Simuni so much faster. It's so much easier to do now. Because like, bro, sitting through after battle after battle after battle to farm those relics, it was tedious. Let's keep it real. It was tedious. Okay, regardless of whether you're a frequent player or the current Simuni of this current Simuni, all trailblazers can participate in the updates Divergent Universe with ease. Okay. Which will also come a major research focus in the future of the SimUni. Okay, it is very interesting how they're handling SimUni, because I feel like SimUni is probably like their basis for like putting in new game modes and new endgame, like i.e. like Swarm Disaster and Golden Gears. I love Golden Gears so much. I love the fact that Golden Gears is so fucking hard. Like I've only beaten Golden Gears like two. I'm on like three, and it's like, bro, that shit is conundrum. Okay, not Golden Gears level two. Conundrum level two. I'm beating Golden Gears Conundrum level two. I'm trying to beat level three. I'm always getting so close, but that shit is hard as fuck. But I love the fact that it's hard. It gives me something to work towards, and I really enjoy it. I actually really enjoy it so much. In Divergent Universe, all Planar Ornament quick claim function will be made available. After clearing Divergent Universe, trailers can enter curios and blessings they obtain in this run into a save file. The save file will be reset each week. Trailblazers can directly challenge different boss enemies using their save file and obtain their corresponding planar ornaments. Okay, so how I think it's gonna work. How I think it's gonna work is basically you do a run, right? You clear it, or you do a run, you clear it, and then you save that run, right? I'm guessing how this works. You save that run, and in that run, the bosses are like the save points where you can just quick travel to the bosses. You beat the boss, and then you farm the relics, right? So I'm thinking that's how it's gonna work, right? Based on what they're saying, I think that's how it's going down. Where you do one run, it saves, then on that run you click the boss, you get it, and then like, oh, now you can farm the ornaments. So I think that what that does mean is you still have to do at least one run for every like option. You still have to do at least one run to save that like run file. So you still have to do it at least once, right? And that's fine. That's fine. Do it once, get over with, then you save. That's fine. That's a very that's a very interesting way to reduce the time. I like it. It's a W. Divergent Universe rewards. Rewards completing Divergent Universe will jailbreakers can collect various level materials and stellar jades. Okay, always a W when we get more free jades. Love that, love that. Clean the Divergent Universe will also net you weekly points for the current sim uni and let you claim rewards. That's also really good. Now, I really hope that like, you know how like if you do one run in sim uni, it clears half, and then the second half, and then you do it again, and then you get the whole thing. I really hope that like if you do like the save file, you quick travel to the bosses, and then you do that. I hope you get like the same amount of points, just so it just makes life easier. So I really hope they do that. Even if they don't, I mean, it's not that big a deal. But I kind of hope they do. Restart challenge single button will to avoid suffering from unexpected mishaps during your gameplay. What is this? This is new. There's a new restart challenge option added to Divergent Universe. When the Trailblazer selects restart challenge in the Divergent Universe, they will restart the current battle. Previously triggered techniques will also take effect once more. Okay, so then this is basically how they have an MOC, where like if you beat, like let's say you're on MOC 12, you beat the first half, and then you go into the second half, and then you die in the second half, and then you restart the challenge. So instead of restarting the whole thing, you have to do the first half again. You just start at the second half. Okay, and they're essentially doing that for SimUni. That is actually really massive. I really hope now this could actually be really massive. I really hope this takes effect in like Golden Gears and Swarm Disaster, because I cannot tell you how many runs I've lost because of RNG. And that's the ones, those are the ones that get you when it's RNG. And like it'd be such a lifesaver if like, even if it's only once, it doesn't have to be like you have unlimited time. Even if it's just like once or twice, if I can just restart the boss and go again and then not have the RNG happen, it'd be such a massive like quality of life. So I really hope that takes effect in Golden Gears and like Storm Disaster. But that's still a massive W. That is something that is very like quality of life. That's something very big. All right. Now this is the shebang. This is the Genshin could never moment right here. This is why I pulled this up, because I heard about this. This is the Genshin could never. All right. New permanent game mode, Apocalyptic Shadow. All right. Now, the new permanent game mode, Apocalyptic Shadow, will bid Trailblazers welcome in on version 2.3 optimizations. Will also be arriving for Pure Fiction and Forgotten Hall Memory Chaos. Okay, so that means, okay, so basically we're going to be having 3 endgame modes that will run together. I'm curious how they're going to make that work, because right now it's like we have the Pure Fiction and not Simi, Pure Fiction MOC, right? And the MOC goes for 2 weeks, then Pure Fiction goes for 2 weeks, and after that, the new MOC will start, and then the old MOC will disappear. That's how they're going with it right now. So I'm curious how they're gonna make that work. Sorry about that. In Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers must face materializations of the finality and defeat bosses they have faced before. The formidable foe materializations will have slight differences between them and regular enemy bosses. The Trailblazers can check out the details by reading about the enemy's traits when the battle begins. We hope the Apocalypse Shadow will bring new combat strategies and richer gameplay experiences to Trailblazers. Okay, so this is just one Giga boss, one roided out boss that we're gonna fight. This could be the thing that puts Hunts on the map. Right now, Hunt characters, they're struggling, bro. Hunt is the worst path in the game right now, because I'm telling you right now, after the fucking the implosion that Acheron made in the community with how much fucking damage she does, like nobody's pulling for, unless Blue Hill does like 1 billion damage on his own, nobody's pulling for that fucker. Nobody, unless you really like the character. I've seen that he's really cool, but I'm not pulling, like, I'm not pulling for Blue Hill. Hunt just fucking sucks. Hunt just sucks. Like, now with this could make Hunt characters more viable, because now Hunt is about single target damage. Now we have a game mode where it's about single target, right? It could be another Pure Fiction thing where like oh my god, Himiko and Herta, they were like at the bottom of the fucking tier list. Like they were always like, yo, they're like Himiko is like the Chi-Chi of this game, where if you lost a 50-50 and got Himiko, you just fucking hated your life. Now with Pure Fiction, bro, they shot to the top, and now they're like, yes, my queen, step on me, as they always do with characters in this game, as the community always is with characters in this game, right? And so I'm curious. This is like this basically the same thing for Hunts, where it's like this game was coming out, and now everybody, like all the Hunt characters, Yanqing, Doctor Ratio, Topaz, Su Shang, not so much Zila, because Zila still kind of sucks because of her resurgence. You still can't proc her resurgence. So yeah, Zila's like rip Zila. She got fucked over. like like Zila, she kind of got fucked over. Like her kit, like, but this isn't a shitting on Zila video. Anyways, but like, yeah, this is basically like this could be like the thing that puts brings Hunt back, and it's very smart that they did this, because now people who will see this, they'll be incentivized to pull for Boot Hill, which is a Hunt character. He's the next Hunt character, so it's very smart that they did this. This is inadvertent advertising for Boot Hill. Okay, so this is the schedule rotation. Okay, so this is how they're gonna do it. Okay, so basically looking at this, right? So Apocalyptic Shadow 1, it starts 2 weeks, and then Pure Fiction starts 2 weeks, and MOC starts 2 weeks, and then week 7. Oh no, okay, this is okay. I got confused because this is Apocalypse Shadow 2. I got confused. I thought this is the same one. Okay, no. So it goes for 6. Okay, so basically, okay, I get it. I get it. So with the current one right now, right, with Pure Fiction MOC, it would go 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, which and then another 2 weeks, and then it's like Pure Fiction 1 would start 2 weeks, MOC 1, then 2 weeks, Pure Fiction 2 would start, and Pure Fiction 1 would disappear. Right, that's basically how it would go. Pure Fiction 1 would stay for about a month. Not about a month. It would stay for a month, and then it would disappear, right? With the addition of Apocalyptic Shadow, they extended it by another 2 weeks. So now all these game modes are going to stay in for a week and a half. Not a week and a half. A month and a half. All right, they're going to stay for 6 weeks. So basically a whole patch. Basically, one of these is going to stay for a whole patch. That's basically what it is. It's going to stay for 6 weeks. And then after every 6 weeks, then Apocalyptic Shadow will stay for 6 weeks, then it will disappear, and then on week 7, Apocalyptic Shadow 2 will start, and then like so on and so forth. That's basically how it's gonna go. Now, I will say this is kind of a double-edged sword. The reason why I say that is because MOC is probably the popular choice right now. I think MOC is the one that like people enjoy the most out of all of these. I mean, this hasn't come out yet, so I can't say for sure. But between Pure Fiction and MOC, I think MOC is the one people enjoy the most. Just because it's like just pure like I don't know. I think it's hard to explain. It's just I feel like MOC is just the one people enjoy the most right now. So it's gonna be tough that new content for MOC is gonna be delayed again by another 2 weeks. So that means you're gonna have to wait 6 weeks in order to get another MOC to fight different enemies and different bosses. So it's like it kind of sucks, but beggars can't be choosers. This is still a W. This is still a massive W. This is a new Endgame. This is still a W. Like, it is what it is. It's still a massive W. All right. So team setup of function optimization. The crew will make certain optimizations to the team setup system in the Apocalypse Shadow, Pure Fiction, and Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos. Trailblazers can set up their teams in advance. When playing the above game modes, the system will allow them to quickly bring up their preset teams and enter the game directly. Okay, just like what they do for MOC right now. That's fine. Additionally, a new function will allow Trailblazers to drag and drop characters already selected for Node 1 and Node 2 to quickly adjust the character's team position and overall team setup. Okay, small quality of life. Basically, just take the character. You don't have to click on them. You just drag them. You don't have to switch between the nodes. You can just click and drag, and then just put them on. In all realist, doesn't really affect me because I play with controller. I know it's such a massive taboo. I play this game with controller. That's just how it is. I like to play with controller. And if you think that's wrong, go fuck yourself. Anyways. But yeah, it's a nice quality of life. It's nice quality of life. Consult your friends' ideas before the team lineup. After version 2.2, travelers can view the team setups their friends used to clear Pure Fiction and Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos. Okay, so this is just Okay, so this is just a reference. So the people you have on the friends list, so you can see who cleared for MOC or Pure Fiction with all stars. See what team they used, and you could probably use that team to do it yourself. Okay, that's actually another that's actually a nice quality of life as well. That's actually a good one because now it's like you're not sitting there thinking, okay, what can I use? What if I do this? What if I do that? You'll see other people do it, and like, okay, this is the team they use. However, I am gonna say if they are gonna do this, that I feel like they need to show the Eidolon level. Like I feel like they need to be able to like you need to be able to click on the character that they use so that you can see the Eidolons. Because like if they're using a fucking if they're using like fucking if they're using like an Imbiber Lune by himself that he's E6, then yeah, obviously yeah. But like I feel like this could be like the idea behind it is really good, but I feel like it can be skewed if it doesn't show the Eidolon level. Like if they don't show the Eidolon and the light cones, that's gonna be like can get a little skewed. Do key stats like relics and light cones and the characters. All right, this just answered my question. The very next paragraph. All right. But it still doesn't say Eidolon, which is I feel like the most important one. I feel like we need to see the Eidolon level in order for that because that makes a very big difference. Should be out of ideas for these permanent and challenging game modes you can use. The new systems calling your friends lineups. Okay, so that is the end of the newsletter. Okay, as like a massive W. Honkai Star Rail, the game that keeps giving. You can really tell that these devs they actually truly like making this game because every patch is something new. Every patch is something new, right? I hate to bring up Genshin to shit on it again, but it's like you look at Genshin, right? And it's like from 4.2 to 4.6. That is quite literally half a year and some not okay, not half a year. That was stupid. No, not half a year. A quarter. That is literally a quarter and a year and some change. And nothing is added to the game. Other than that scam of a banner. Like let's be real, that banner that they added, it's a fucking scam. It's a scam. They could have made that the standard banner, but they didn't. It's a scam. That new banner is a scam. And like you think about that and it's just like, bro. Like you look at Genshin, it's just like fuck, man. It's like I hate it. Like every time I open that game, I'm just like, damn, am I really still playing this? Like I don't play it that much anymore. I only play it like once or twice a week. I actually don't play it that much anymore. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, this isn't about Genshin. But the Honkai Star Rail, the game that keeps giving, bro. Like you got these devs, treat them right. Treat these devs right. Honkai Star Rail, treat these devs right because they be treating us right. They be treating us right. All right, treat these devs right. These guys, they're looking out for us, so we need to look out for them. They know what they're doing.